Pheroze Nowrojee was a man who graced the legal landscape for over 50 years with extraordinary dedication and unwavering practice. His three children, Binaifa, Sia and Elchi, have celebrated him not just as a brilliant mind but as a devoted father who nurtured them. Nowrojee's thirst for knowledge took him far as he pursued his studies across India, the United Kingdom and the United States. His remarkable legal career spanned not only Kenya but also Tanzania and Zanzibar, and he generously shared his wisdom as a university lecturer. NTV's Laban Shaban with the details.
Tributes continue to pour in for a towering figure in Kenya's legal and human rights history, the late Senior Counsel Pheroze Nowrojee. Among the many heartfelt tributes, Chief Justice Martha Koome hailed Nowrojee as a brilliant lawyer who possessed an impeccable understanding of the law and always pursued justice passionately.
And this is the Bomas Triangle.
Nowrojee passed away on Saturday, April 5th, 2025, at the age of 84, while visiting family in the United States following a battle with pneumonia. His ashes have since been brought to Kenya, and his children, who are primarily based in the US, have returned home for his memorial service, alongside countless others whose lives he touched. A man with quiet demeanor, a formidable intellect and an unwavering commitment to justice, his passing leaves an immense void, but his legacy shines brightly through the lives he touched and the principles he championed. Pheroze Nowrojee was more than just a brilliant lawyer. He was the voice of the voiceless. He was viewed as someone who commanded attention through the weight of his conviction. His impact stretched far beyond the courtroom, touching the lives of ordinary Kenyans and shaping the very fabric of the nation's legal and civic landscape.
When I think of Pheroze, I think of a very soft-spoken, measured voice, regardless of what was going on. He was always calm. He was always a quiet voice. In fact, his stature in the country, in terms of his legal standing, you would never know it from looking at him. He was a relatively small person. He was a quiet person, and yet he carried so much weight.
His daughter, Binaifa, recalls the iconic image of her father in his black robes, standing firm in the courtroom, especially during the pivotal election petitions. He approached every case with meticulous preparation and an unwavering focus on justice.
When he brought his skills into the courtroom, I think that the nation just stopped and watched. It was something quite incredible to see.
His son, Elchi, a lawyer himself and currently based in the US, speaks of the profound influence his father had, not just on his career, but on his understanding of justice.
And my dad was a big influence on me becoming a lawyer. And when I became a lawyer, I was able to appreciate just how good a lawyer he was and how important it was to him to be not just technically excellent, but really embody the ethics of the profession.
In the dark days of the 1990s, when speaking out came with grave risks, Pheroze Nowrojee's home became a sanctuary for families of political prisoners. He tirelessly pursued justice, embodying a fierce determination that could not be compromised.
He was the single person who stood against injustice, stood against the abuse of power, that then allowed others to stand up and really allowed for the development of civil society in Kenya.
His second daughter, Sia, a women's rights activist, shares a beautiful insight into her father's multifaceted soul, a man of law and a man of art.
There was the legal side, and I think he made sense of the world, and his strong sense of justice came from there and having the legal framework. But I think what really sustained him actually was his art, and he was a poet and a writer. He wrote short stories. He wrote about our family a lot, but he also painted.
Sia remembers the unconditional love her father gave his children, a rare gift from a man who was always engaged in monumental struggles.
If we ever needed him, he was there. If we were ever interested in something, he was curious about it. he just had such attention for all of us, despite being perhaps one of the busiest men in the world. So he showed care and love fully.
The outpouring of grief and respect extends to a dedicated online tribute page. This platform reflects the vastness of his impact, with contributions from legal luminaries, government officials, and everyday Kenyans.
But, my lords,
Pheroze Nowrojee, a true son of Kenya, will forever be remembered as a pillar of justice and a guiding light. Laban Shaban, NTV.
to match the result.